Eva here got on a flight recently and noticed a problem.
Yeah, and it's a problem that has happened more than once, probably every time I fly, actually, which is that it smells really terrible for most of the flight.
But what's it smell like?
Farts.
Okay.
So you want to know?
How do you deal with it, or in a way that's not rude and not like putting my shirt over my face and gagging?
This sounds like a job for Captain Bob.
Yeah, he's a pilot for a major airline. Captain Bob, are you familiar with this problem?
It's a big problem. It's a concern for many airline employees and obviously for some passengers as well. There's a couple of reasons and a couple of things going on. The first primary reason that people tend to expel gas in such astronomical expulsions, I guess we could say, is because of the pressure change. As the aircraft climbs, the pressure in the cabin decreases and the pressure in your body pretty much remains the same, thus forcing out all of the gaseous matter in your body.
Makes sense.
So this tends to really be exemplified on overnight flights, on red eyes as we call them. Coast to coast, oftentimes flight attendants try to stay out of the main cabin as much as they can, just because the passengers, as many of us have learned firsthand, are expressing so much gas.
So all flight attendants know you don't go back there on a red eye.
Well, within the bounds of what they can do legally, I think they try to avoid it as much as possible.
Got it.
The other factor that comes into play sometimes, and you may notice this, is a flight attendant or a crew member will walk by you and all of a sudden you'll catch a whiff. This is commonly known as cropdusting. And this is where the crew members will go and give the passengers a dose of their own medicine.
Wait. Okay. So I always wonder, if I push that button, like let's say I am really thirsty, I want another glass of water, and I push that button that makes the flight attendant come, am I basically pushing a button asking to get crop dusted?
You're requesting gas as well as fluids. So the key to this whole strategy is that when you board an aircraft, always bring a gift for the flight attendants.
Really?
If you bring them a box of candy, you know what? They might reserve their crop dusting for another section that's more in need.
So it's like insurance against being blasted throughout the flight.
Exactly.
Well, Captain Bob, this has been very educational and honestly kind of horrifying. So thank you so much.
Anytime, guys. Thanks.
There you have it. Next time you fly, bring presents for the flight attendants.
Otherwise, you risk suffering the indignities of being crop dusted.
You can check out our website, howtodoeverything.org.
You can also send us questions at howto@npr.org.
Or you can check out more drawings by the guy who drew these drawings at tinymarkers.com. I'm Ian.
I'm Mike.
Thanks.
Thanks.